Hey folks, here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and we got the Water type training event, which I thought was just over, was tomorrow, but apparently it's today. So here we go. As usual, nothing too different, right? You get missions, get some, sync orbs and tickets and gems. Honestly, we should probably get more sync orbs for like events that give us like more than, they should give us sync orbs in accordance to how many like synchro expansions they give us. Like, we just can't keep up anymore, honestly, right? So like if it's like 2 of these, then we should get like double amount of sync orbs from these event missions. I'm just saying, right? But that'll be really nice. All the requirements are, the same. Run the course, same training event. We've got these a billion times. So yeah, let's do this then. Let's go through co-op first. So I'm gonna actually do this with like actual people. So it'd be like slightly more interesting, right? So what I'm gonna bring is I'm gonna have like 2 folks who have Blastoise, and I'm gonna bring Sabrina and Alexam to buff their accuracy on special attack, just because I can, and then we could swap into Winona, throw in some rain, and then go Crash Awake and Floatzel because he doesn't need any buffs. He could just self buff, +6 physical attack, and +3 Gar hit because he's Crash Awake and he's great. Although we probably won't have to use him in the first 1 or 2 stages, just because it just rolls through them insanely quickly, right? So let's see. I think that's the person I'm supposed to invite. And who's the other one? Let me see. I have too many. I should probably start deleting some folks. Like folks who haven't logged in like forever, right? Let's see. Who's that one? Not that we really need it. Like, I mean, the first 2 levels are kind of just, easy ones for the most part. The last stage could get like slightly problematic, I guess, potentially, but overall, they should be too bad. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, 2 sides are gonna use main character Blastoise. We're gonna Sixth Sense them both, and then swap into Winona, throw out some rain, and then Floatzel, and just to do, Floatzel stuff, right? So, hopefully it works out. By the way, they've also announced Sharpedo, and Singsu Grimsley on their official Twitter, which is interesting. Coinciding with the Water Train event release. Although obviously the banner doesn't come until like in a week, right, or so. So there's that. June 11th. To be exact, I guess, for the most part. So anyways, let's go do this then. Alright. That took... Honestly, we just went in like with NPC. We probably had beaten the stage by now. Anyways, not that it matters. Let's do this. Who are we facing? Flint, Rourke, and Flannery. Okay. Flint, Rourke, and Flannery. Sixth Sense in there. Let's get another Sixth Sense, I guess. We go like 1 Dar hit all, just get 100% credit. I don't think it's any of that necessary though. I mean, this stage should be relatively easy. We don't need that. Let's go in, set up rain, extra 50%, and then we're good. So the Hydro Pump shouldn't miss, right? I don't think. First here. Anyways, is that a 1-shot? Please tell me it's a 1-shot. It's actually not. Okay, I guess they're more durable than I expected. Not bad. Well, good for you, and Flint. Good for you, Flint. Didn't foresee that. The side should be 1-shots though. Yeah, that's a 1-shot on that side. Heat wave incoming. That's not that great. Oh well, with the rain, there goes Flint. I think my Dar hit pluses is kind of a waste here, because we're probably just gonna 1-shot that side as well. There we go. Should went for a waterfall, just a bit more damage in there. Oh, it's not a 1-shot, unfortunately. Heat wave incoming. I don't know how much they buffed, so it could be a disparity in buffs, right, for the sides. Anyways, there goes that. Okay, moving on to the next stage. In terms of like water type strikers, right? We have a decent amount of like selection, like, right? There's a decent amount of selection for our units. It's just that none of them are just like extremely strong, but like all of them are like decent. Except for, I guess, Barry. Okay, okay. I know we joke about how Barry is bad, but, like, with the grid, technically, okay, he's decent, right? But, yeah, all of them are decent. None of them are extremely good. Chris, right? Milotic, Crasher Wake, main character and Blastoise, and then is that all of them? I think that's all of them, right? Or at least Seabolt. I keep on forgetting Seabolt's a thing. and Christmas Seabolt, right? Christmas Seabolt doesn't do that much damage. Samrod actually does decent damage for support, right? So there's that as well. But yeah, most of them, they're okay, but none of them are like extremely, you know, that stand out too much, right? Well, Milotic does good in Villa for the most part, but otherwise, kind of average. So, anyways, let's do this stage. Sigzu Grimsley's coming out though. Sigzu Grimsley is in terms of damage, is definitely top tier. The dude hits extremely hard, right? At max, the dude's on par, or in some cases even more so than Charizard could do. And Charizard hits super hard, right? So there's that. High risk, high reward though, but definitely worth it. The risk reward factor. The dude just hits insanely hard. Alright. Water types just get like a natural advantage in this game just because of how powerful, I guess, weather teams have become. For the most part, you know, if you see what happened to sun teams, sandstorm teams, eventually when Winona does get a sync grid, you know, rain teams as well, right? Will probably be really good there. So yeah, just these, you know, these you know, units that utilize well, they just have a natural advantage in this team, just because of how this team or how, you know, team building in this game is constructed in comparison to like the main series games, right? Like generally, you do want like only one striker in your team, so you have spots to put in supports and like weather users, right, to fill out all the slots. Anyways, I think one crash should be enough for us to like start dealing like decent damage. So we don't. I mean, if you just like crash again, the opponent's probably gonna die before we could get anything in there. Mud Slap, really? Minus accuracy? Maybe they're actually trying to deal with Blastoises here, or something. I don't know. All right, that's definitely a anti-Blastoise move with the Hydro Mist, right? Okay, moving on. Is that the last stage or is there one more? I think this is the last stage, right? For the co-op stages. Yeah, let's do this then. So far it's been super easy. Like everything's just been like a 2-shot, 3-shot, 4-shot, or whatever, right? You know, nothing's really. I mean, we've been giving like insane buffs, right? We got Rain, we got Sabrina to buff, right? So, I mean, you know, what can the opponent do, really, right? So, actually, this time, instead of them using a run along first, maybe try like X attack, and then I could like dire hit all to start, so I get that +2 from the start, right? Or you could like use one if you want like 100% crit. I don't know. It's up to them. All right, so we could do that. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do dire hit all first. With obviously the critical squad with that, right? Okay, let's do this. I actually wanted to kind of wanted to use my Milotic here instead, but I was a bit too lazy to change secrets. So here we are. Let's get 1 6 cents in there, and then get another one in. And we could go ahead and swap into Winona afterwards. Damn, very brave, using Hydro Pump before the 6 cents hits. Damn, they really are. This is really an anti-Blastoise stage. They're just mud slapping, man. Bro, they're not even doing damage. They're just mud slapping. Well, thankfully they just hit Alexam, which doesn't matter. All right, Rain Dance in there. Let's just get a quick waterfall in just for the Unity attack, I guess. Or not Unity attack, the Unity thing. Damn. Yeah, Blastoise can't, like, it's not just the Blastoise thing, like, these egg stars, they really can't take a hit. They really can't take a hit at all, unfortunately. Alright, now that we've got that up, let's start our hitting. Get, like, 2 crashes in, and we'll start hitting the Inferno, right? Alright, there goes that side. I think after... Actually... You know what, let's get that last hour hit in as well, so we get, like, a fully boosted sync move in, right? Oh, there's a Starmie. Is it a DPS Starmie? Could be. I mean, well, it depends on how quickly they farm for that second dupe. Maybe they do have that second dupe. Anyways. Incoming sync move. Oh, that's the sync move background. Oh, Flint's sync move is actually pretty cool. Sync move animation. Yeah. I don't notice it too much. Flint's pretty cool. Flint's is pretty cool. And there goes the main character's Blastoise, as expected. Unfortunately. Oh, there goes that. No, Pelipper, we get Rain in here again. Why graceful acrobatics? What are you doing? No. Okay, there we go. Rain dance. Nice. Alright. Damn, crit. Get that fully juiced up sync move in there. With the Rain as well. That's a decent amount. And start I don't know, doing stuff. Oh, we do have the heals on ourselves, so that's nice. Yes. 1.2k on a waterfall. 2 gauge move. Wow. 1.7k on a sync move. That's not terrible, I guess, for a support. Hurricane. Wow, really? DPS Winona? DPS Winona. What are we doing? We're good though. We beat it for the most part. So, should I just run through like the single player one as well? Let's see. What grid do I have on Wallace right now though? I guess I could go through it. It's not slack with the grid thing. Let's see. What do I have on Wallace right now? Preset team. I guess that one has Wallace. Let's do that. What's your grid? Oh, it does look. Oh. It is a DPS grid. Never mind then. I thought I had a tank grid on for some reason. Let's change all this stuff real quick. Water gear, and let's switch out Torkoal for that. Doesn't matter that gear. Let's switch it out for Winona so we get that in there as well. So. Yeah, let's do this. The attack order is screwed though. I don't really want Winnow to get targeted with that. That's actually not too good. Not that it matters. Should be able to, you know, beat these guys relatively easy. I mean, it's only first stage, right? Okay, let's get that in. Graceful acrobatics as well. I don't know why we're doing this. We literally just one-shot them without even worrying about all this stuff. All right. Let's save all the strats for the harder stages. Let's just go ahead and just one-shot them. All right, there we go. There's all that. Moving on to the next stage. That was just like normal, right? Oh boy. Here's the thing, like, I just enjoy playing the game when it's more complex in terms of battles and stuff. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I don't really like using Red, personally. Like, it's just, like, using him is just, like, you don't have to think about anything. You just go in there and, like, stuff dies. You just press buttons. Or not press buttons, put them on auto. Oh, I guess maybe, you know, not for Villa, but, you know, just for most stuff, put them on auto, and then, boom, you win. And I do find the battle system in this game, which a lot of people aren't a huge fan of, but I personally like it a lot. Well, I mean, that's why I'm still playing the game, right? Anyways, let's finish this off. Very hard might take a few hits, so maybe get a buff or two in here, I guess. Let's do that. Maybe 2 times speed should be fine. I really want a half speed, though. It's just that, like, first move Q is just so critical in Villa, and also the Qs after sync moves and all that stuff, flinching. It's just super critical. I asked DNA about it though, if they could, you know, add a half speed battle or whatever. They haven't responded. do it though. But hopefully they can do that. Might be a bit too much to ask though. It's just kind of overpowered, I guess. Anyways, there we go. There we go. And voila. I think there's just one more stage to go, right? And as usual for the, you know, these, you get vouchers, exchange for units. Get them both, even though Big Area's not that great. Just get them both, please. They're so easy to farm. Like, it literally takes you 20 minutes for all this stuff, right? It's just so easy. I really don't understand the people who don't farm these. It's so easy, man. Just like 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops, right? For something like super valuable. Just do it. Just do it. Anyways. I can be ranting about that, as I always do. A bit too excessively, I guess. Alright, there's the rain dance. Graceful acrobatics. Ouch. Not really. I mean, it is Pelipper, I guess. So it is kind of hurt. Although Pelipper's like defenses aren't like terrible, I guess, for something that's not really a tank. And there goes. Okay, yeah. There's nothing to do here. This is just auto. This is just auto. Well, I mean, it is a grind stage, so I don't really want them to make these like so difficult. They're just farming stages that you have to like do grind over and over again. So if you make them like super difficult or whatever, it's just a bit of a pain. I do like how they kind of distribute like difficulty in this game, right? Like the one-time clear stuff is relatively harder, and then like, you know, the farming stuff is just super easy. You just auto them. But anyways, yeah, let's move for this one, I guess. Again, get your dupes of these units, please do that. Farm for these vouchers, get these dupes, all that stuff. If you want all this extra stuff as well, it's also nice to have. And yeah, let's move it this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, share my channel for some more Pokemon Master. I'll see you guys in the next one.